Hi, I'm Ashley Curallo, sharing my heart, music, and home. And today, let's just catch up a little bit. I know it's been a while since I have made a video and at least talked to the camera, so I thought today would be a great time to just chat and catch up a little bit and let you know what I've been up to this summer, some projects I've been working on, and just hopefully be an encouragement to you. You might be wondering why I didn't make videos for a little while, and that is a perfectly legitimate question. Quite frankly, I just needed a little bit of a break, a little bit of a step back from YouTube, just focus a little bit more on my family, focus more on my home. I found that it's really hard to get projects done around my home and also create videos. And there were so many projects that I wanted to do this summer and things I wanted to work on that I just couldn't really do both. I just don't have the bandwidth to do both. And so now I'm gonna share with you some of those projects now that they are sort of complete and bring you along. In case you're wondering, I actually have a website and I blog regularly. I write 2 times a week. I post on Mondays and on Thursdays. I'm much more of a writer than a videographer. I love writing and I love sharing ideas and concepts on my website. So I welcome you and encourage you to check out my website. I've recently revamped it and done a lot of work to try to make it more user-friendly, easier to find posts that you're interested in. So I welcome you to check out my blog and find something that interests you and encourages you. In case you're wondering, this video is going to be a little bit random. There's not necessarily a strong theme throughout the video. I just want to share a bunch of things with you. Recently, my family and I had the opportunity to go visit some friends in North Carolina, and they run a small farm. And I just love supporting small farms. I love supporting people who are running their own businesses and supporting their families through those businesses. So I just wanted to share with you my friends' products, and these are only a few of their products. All these products are from the Greene family farm in North Carolina, and I bought several body balms and salves from them. And what I love is that I believe all of these products, at least they have lard or tallow in them, and some of them actually have both. My favorite so far has been this, I guess you could say it, lanolin overnight salve, but it has tallow and lard, lanolin, chamomile, and lavender, and I just love that little bit of lavender. This is so nice. Then they also have some wonderful herb mixes. I've picked some of these up, can't wait to try these. And then they also have some teas from their garden. The one that I'm most excited about is this peppermint lavender tea, and they're just lovely. So I will put a link to their website in the description below so that you can check out their family website and maybe order some products from them. They are not sponsoring this post. I just love this family and I love what they stand for, and so I want to support small businesses like that. My friend has a company called Daylily Home, and she loves to do, I think it's called block printing. Anyway, I just recently ordered this beautiful bag from her. I ordered it around Mother's Day, and it's kind of a paraphrase of a verse. It's "Her children rise up and bless her." That's from Proverbs 31. And I ordered one for myself and my mother and my mother-in-law, and we are all enjoying using these. So I will also put a link to her website below, and you can check out her beautiful block printed items that she has for sale. I believe she also has stationery, and I believe she also has some homemade health and beauty products. I love to write music, and I just want to share my newest piece with you. It's called Yarrow. It's just a beautiful, simple violin and piano piece, and you will hear it in the background, and so I hope you enjoy the music. Even if you are not a musician and music isn't really that interesting to you, I hope you'll at least just enjoy the music as a background element to this video. And if you are a musician, I would invite you to check out the link below where you can actually purchase this sheet music and play it for yourself. It's very simple. I write music simply because I want as many people as possible to be able to enjoy my music. That really is my passion for writing music. I try not to write music that is ridiculously hard because I want a lot of people to enjoy it. So enjoy the music, and if you play the violin or piano, I invite you to check out the music below. Okay, let's talk some projects that I worked on this summer. One day this summer, I grabbed one of my kitchen chairs and I just took it outside, grabbed the sander from the barn, and I started sanding. I didn't really have a plan, I just went with it. So it has been an interesting journey. The project has definitely taken a little bit different path than I thought, but that's okay. I'm still liking how it turned out. And honestly, I was not able to beat the heat and the humidity here in the South. So I'm partway through the process of redoing my kitchen table and chairs. And honestly, I'm just gonna have to wait till the fall when the humidity kind of goes down a little bit and when the heat is not quite so oppressive. So I'm gonna show you what I have done so far, and maybe it'll be an inspiration to you, and maybe you could even give me some ideas and some pointers about what I should do. All right, so here we have my kitchen table, and as you can see, it's not a bad color. I believe my parents bought this table in maybe early 2000s. So kind of that gold hue was very popular back then. And so I just want to take it back to a more, I guess you could say, vintage or farmhouse look. It has beautiful detail on the legs, very nice table. Just needs a little bit of a touch to it. I've worked on 3 of the chairs so far, and this one is basically finished. The color didn't quite turn out how I wanted. I wanted more of a, I guess you could say, almost like a putty type color. The paint didn't get mixed properly, but I've decided, you know what? Life is short. I have a lot of other things to do. It's a great color. I'm just gonna stick with it. It was quite the process staining these seats. I actually end up mixing several stain colors to get that color, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I will link those stains in the description below. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. And then now I just have to put a coat of finishing wax on. I usually put finishing wax on all of my projects. It just protects the chalk paint. So here's the table. Forgive all my camera equipment. So I have 3 of the chairs done, and you can see I still need to finish this chair on the left. I did finish that chair on the right. I'm sorry, the lighting is really bad in here. So you can see the difference. It's not that dramatic of a difference, but the new paint does take out the yellow, which I'm very pleased about. So this little dresser right here was one of my childhood pieces of furniture. I obviously used it to store clothes in when I was little. Now we use it as our homeschool dresser. We have crafts in it. We have linens in it. So it's really quite utilitarian. We stuff a lot into it. And this dresser used to be kind of a orange 70s look, I guess. And so I followed some inspiration from Andrea at Pine and Prospect Home, and I stripped this piece down, and I used citrus strip to strip it down, then I sanded it, and then I actually bleached it. I used straight bleach. I believe I painted it with bleach 4 times, and it just gave it that beautiful old vintage raw wood look. And then what I did is I finished it off with some wax, some finishing wax, and I am absolutely thrilled with how it turned out. It just is beautiful, and it gives that charming old world antique look that I really want, and so I'm very happy about it. I'll kind of show you what I store in here a little bit. The top drawer is a mess. I'm not going to show you that, but in here I keep a lot of craft supplies. I put them in little containers. I just get these at the dollar store, and it just keeps everything organized, so that's super handy. Then down here we store a lot of our homeschool things in this drawer. Not everything, but most of my oldest child's stuff is in this drawer. And then down here I have all my linens. It has been hard for me to downsize my linens. I love linens, but I have basically downsized all my linens to fit all my favorite things into this one drawer. And so you can see I have a lot of reds for Christmas, and then some white and just neutral. But these linens are very special to me, and so I love this drawer. Our kitchen is very compact, so we don't have a lot of space to wiggle around and move. So that's why some of the angles might be a little bit odd, but I'm doing the best I can and working around furniture. We're thankful for our house. It's not huge, it's what we have, and so we make it work. Now I want to bring you along in a few changes in our living room. We hired someone to install new flooring in our living room, and it turned out so beautifully. It is that vinyl planking that is 100% waterproof, which we really need since our house is on a slab. After Hurricane Helene, we had a lot of water coming in the house, and it was just the final straw that destroyed the flooring. So we are so happy with the waterproof flooring. We also got some new washable rugs from Amazon, which I will link in the description below. And I am so happy with them. They just bring that vintage look, that vintage charm that I've really been trying to bring out in our living room. And I hope you will enjoy it and like it. And one more project I wanted to share with you. I made a new cover for the cushion on my piano bench. And it turned out a little wonky. I'm not a great seamstress, but I'm happy with it, how it turned out. And I just think it brings a little bit of elegance into our country, I guess you could say, living room. So I did write a blog post about that, so I will leave a link in the description below for that one as well. In case you're wondering, a lot of the things I'm sharing with you today, I've already written about on my blog. So I definitely invite you to check out my blog and see and catch up with all the things I've been working on. But I'll show you, bring you around my living room and show you some things I've been working on. It's always kind of a scary thing to welcome people into your home from the online world. It's a little nerve-wracking because nothing is ever perfect in our house, but I'll just show you a little bit of what we've got going on here. This is our beautiful new flooring, and I just love how it turned out. It looks so pretty. It was kind of a dark, just a really deep brown before, and I just love how this new flooring really brightens the space, and it makes everything, the light just bounces off the floor, and it really has opened up this space visually, and so we're so grateful for the new flooring. I'll show you the new rug here. I just love how pretty it is. It's just really, really pretty, and it was a good price on Amazon. Ended up having a little bit of a shipping snafu. I actually got this rug used at half the price, so that was actually a real blessing. Oh, another thing I want to share with you today, I have a whole post written on drying hydrangea, and so I just want to give you a little bit of a view of these gorgeous hydrangea here. I just love how the hydrangea pops against the wallpaper in my entryway, and I just love the vintage vibe it gives. This old clay pot right here was actually my great-grandfather's. He was a farmer in Michigan, and so it makes me think of him, and I just think of the way of life that they enjoyed and even struggled through many, many years ago. Here is my crazy little piano cushion cover that I sewed, and I loved how it turned out. It's not perfect, and if you're a seamstress, please forgive me. It's not that finely sewed, but I was so proud of myself. I did piping, and then I gathered it at the bottom, and I just love how it turned out. And it just adds a little bit of elegance to here. It's not perfect, but I'm grateful for how it turned out. Some more dried hydrangea. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope today's video was an encouragement to you, to show you that you can do some of these same things in your home, and that it just takes time to make a beautiful home. And don't be discouraged if you don't make progress as fast as you want to. It has taken our family months to get some of these things done, and it's taken me months to get some of the projects done that I finished. So just keep plugging away and keep making your home a beautiful place. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful week.